In the military, I guess most specifically the Marine Corps, I can't really talk for all the other branches. Having mental health issues is like, you're looked at as weak. We moved up here from San Diego in 2017, December 2017. I had started slipping into depression and I had zero clue. My energy, my thoughts just got lower and darker. Didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to work out anymore. I didn't want to do woodworking anymore. I don't know what it was. It might have been God that pushed me to tell my wife about it, but we were almost home and I had told her that I was starting to have thoughts of suicide. In my dresser right next to the bed is where I kept my pistol. And for some reason, I have multiple guns at home. For some reason, that one was it was calling my name. I can't explain it. I just had this yearning to go pick it up and use it, until the point that it had come across my mind that I didn't want to be alive anymore. And from there, things kind of progressed, or regressed rather, rapidly, very rapidly. My daughter was playing in their living room, and I had gone over to her and I just wanted to tell her bye. I just wanted to wanted her to know how much I loved her. And maybe somehow, she was too young, but maybe somehow she would remember me at least telling her bye. I was super at peace with it. I was almost relieved to have finally been able to get to that point and be able to be alone and have the opportunity to end my life. So I walked over to my dresser and I opened the drawer and picked it up and was looking at it. And as soon as I had, I guess, had the thought process to pick it up further and put it to my head, I heard my daughter downstairs. I heard her scream. But it was laughter. She was just playing. And so as soon as I heard that, as soon as I heard her, I threw it back in the drawer and slammed it closed and ran out of the room. And I didn't tell my wife. I didn't want to freak her out. I was terrified that I had gotten to that point, but from then on, from that moment that God intervened, I didn't have that thought anymore. I don't remember the exact moment that it was, but I remember maybe the next day or a few days later realizing what God had done for me, what God had given back to me, and that was my life. He gave me life. He gave my family their husband, their father. He gave me peace again. He took that burden from me. It just feels so surreal. It doesn't feel like it was me. Looking back on it, it doesn't feel real at all. That was never me before. That has never been me since. But we had gone through a lot, and I guess God cleared that for us. God took that away for us, and I'm so thankful for God. I would say if you're going through something like this, at some point, there's gonna be a point where you snap out of it. It might be for minutes, it might be for a couple hours, it might be for a few days. But in that time, you need to tell somebody. You need to get the help. That is the biggest thing that you could do. Don't leave it to yourself. Seek help and seek God, and you'll get out of it. I promise you, you will.